bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With news of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. Ahead of a trip to the Middle East, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has reaffirmed Washington's support for a two-state solution as the only way to provide hope to Israelis and Palestinians. His comments came just days after Israel and Hamas agreed to a ceasefire after 11 days of fighting along the Gaza border. In an interview, Blinken said, "If there isn't positive change, and particularly if we can't find a way to help Palestinians live with more dignity and with more hope, this cycle is likely to repeat itself, and that is in no one's interest." The U.S. State Department announced last week that Blinken will travel to the Middle East in the coming days with plans to meet with Israeli, Palestinian, and regional counterparts. According to Abu Dhabi Crown Prince Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the United Arab Emirates is ready to facilitate peace efforts between Israel and the Palestinians. The comments were reportedly made during a phone call with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, whose country brokered the ceasefire between the two countries late last week, with the support of the U.S. The Crown Prince said the UAE is ready to work with all parties to maintain the ceasefire and explore new paths to reduce escalation and achieve peace. After the most recent round of fighting between Israel and Hamas, the IDF has recommended keeping international funds for the reconstruction of the Palestinian territory out of the hands of the ruling Hamas terror group. IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Aviv Kochavi said funds should be transferred to the Palestinian Authority to disperse it to Gaza's civilians rather than funneling the foreign aid directly through Hamas. According to the military, such a move is necessary to prevent Hamas from using aid funds to expand its military capabilities. And Israel has reopened the Temple Mount in Jerusalem to Jewish visitors after it was closed to them for 20 days due to Ramadan and the ensuing clashes between Jews and Muslims. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.